Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over the esophagus in Japanese, breaking down the Japanese words in kanji, providing tips to help better remember them, as well as going over some common esophageal illnesses in Japanese. So let's get straight into it. So the esophagus is the tubular organ that passes food and liquid from your throat to your stomach, and the word for esophagus in Japanese is shokudo. As you'll see from breaking down the kanji of the word, the function of the esophagus is very much reflective of how the word is put together. So you first have the kanji shoku, which means food, and then followed by do, which is the kanji for root or road, together making food root or shokudo, which is the esophagus. So with the esophagus being the route or path in which food passes through to reach the stomach, it is called shokudo. I'll next look into some of the common esophageal illnesses you may encounter. So you first have esophageal cancer, which is shokudo-gan. Breaking the word down, we first have the word for esophagus, shokudo, followed by the kanji gan for cancer, together making esophagus cancer or shokudo-gan, which is esophageal cancer. We next have gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, or GORD for the Australian and British English users. So GERD or GORD is when stomach acid repeatedly backflows into the esophagus, causing various uncomfortable symptoms including heartburn, chest pain, and trouble swallowing. So the Japanese word for gastroesophageal reflux disease is ishokudo gyakuryusho. So what the condition of GERD involves very much reflects the makeup of the Japanese word, as we'll see in the vocabulary breakdown. So we first have the kanji I, which is for stomach. We next have shokudo, which we covered, meaning esophagus. We then have the kanji gyakuryu, which is the word for backflow, and ending with the kanji sho for disease, together making stomach esophagus backflow disease, or ishokudo gyakuryusho, or gastroesophageal reflux disease. So remembering what GERD is, with it being the disease of backflow of acid from the stomach to the esophagus, will help you remember and understand the word ishokudo gyakuryusho. So we next have Barrett's esophagus, which is a condition when the lining of the esophagus becomes damaged due to repeated exposure to reflux, and the word for this condition in Japanese is Barretto shokudo. Breaking the word down, we have the Japanese word for Barrett, Barretto, written in katakana as it's a foreign word and name, followed by shokudo, the same word for esophagus we've covered earlier, together making Barretto shokudo, or Barrett's esophagus, so a straightforward translation there. And we now have esophageal varices, which are enlarged veins in the esophagus that's commonly seen with people with liver disease. And the word for esophageal varices in Japanese is shokudo jomyakuryu. Breaking the word down, we have the kanji for esophagus, shokudo, followed by the word for vein, jomyaku, and then finishing with the kanji ryu for swelling, together making esophagus vein swelling or shokudo jomyakuryu, which is esophageal varices. So another example of what the word means or is, reflecting what the Japanese word is and how it's been put together. And that's the end of the video. If you'd like more videos looking into medical Japanese, please feel free to check out some of my other videos on the channel or subscribe if you wish to do so. Thank you for watching.